Welcome everybody back to Rift. It's been about a week since I last played, and I definitely wanted to come back to this as soon as I could because I had to wait a little bit, but we are about to start on the starting quest for the last expansion, and that means we'll be going into the last zones that are currently available in the game, and probably going to be the only ones still available in the game, since I highly doubt they're going to put any more real effort into making zones or anything like that. So this is going to be the question of whether I'm going to have to grind out experience or other stuff if I get my butt kicked in this very quickly, or if the gains we got from Plain Touch Wilds are actually going to help us out here. So we're definitely going to see how things fall out for us. There you are, I'm glad you made it. The rest of the Ascended on the expedition are already through. Yes, both sides. We can't afford partisanship right now. The fate of the world is at stake. The series have foreseen terrible prophecy with this approaching comet. Destruction, devastation, death, you know the drill by now, except this time we've got an advantage, sort of. Orpheal of the Defiance, who we now know to be Tenebraean operative, has shown us the way onto the comet. I wish he'd be a bit more forthcoming, he's still playing all his cards close to his vest. Enough of this talk. They will explain better on the other side. Go. So yeah, Orpheal ended up being one of the people that are kind of not good for us, but apparently he's on our side, so it works out, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and just head off here, which I'm assuming the place we're heading to is actually... Oh, there was a player right there, nice. But I'm pretty sure the player that we, not the player, but the place we're heading to I think is probably the hub city for the, expansion, I'm pretty sure. It's interesting. Very interesting music type.
Are you here to help?
Welcome, Cosmic Traveler. Are you from Teleria? Good, your compatriots from your world told me to expect you. Welcome to Litru, a think tank of wizards, mages, and other academics. We desperately need your help. Our story is we don't know how we got here. We find ourselves stranded on this strange world, encroached on both sides by hostile elemental creatures. Not knowing why we're here or who each other is, but I must admit we've been able to start working together fairly quickly to get to the town. The Academy working again. The expedition has been headquartered in the main hall, though a few of them have decided to explore the town. Alright. Who's this guy?
To help?
These might be worthwhile for us. I said a moment, please. Your current endeavor is of grave importance, yet we of the Planar Defense Force have made an important discovery that will benefit you greatly. I speak of planar fragments, a new type of item that will make you stronger, faster, more powerful than ever before. Speak to Azran Duron here in Alatu. She, more than anyone, has furthered our understanding of this discovery. The reason I talked to this guy is because I saw his tag was Planar Defense Force. That's one of the two groups that I saw on like the forums for this game. What's left of like guides was saying that you wanted to get Naradi with this group and another one. I'm not sure exactly why it was important. If it's just for like endgame loot, then I guess it won't really matter to us. But until I know for sure what's going on with that, I'm going to try and. And the fragments he's talking about is I think is an equipable item for us, so it is kind of.
Good to see you.
Oh, interesting. Huh. The area outside our city is relatively unexplored. We can observe a great magical forest to the east and a scorching badlands to the west. What lies beyond is anyone's guess, but we can only speculate on the dangers out there, though we'd love to speculate. We examine your friends here and there, and they are also beings of exceptional power, especially Tasu. He seems to be a being of unclassable strength. You should be careful around our priceless equipment.
Good luck.
Okay.
Get out.
Shyla, Ascended, Damicus, I am sorry. I did not mean to.
We should go. We are guests in their town. Tasuil, you didn't do anything wrong. We wanted to explore this strange comet, didn't we?
Yes. I wasn't trying to break anything. I'm sorry.
So I guess that's Tasu all the way back to the first expansion. So that's actually pretty interesting. For now, we're going to go ahead and continue exploring around the hub city first.
Have you come to hear about my work?
Just look at what they're doing. This workshop is amazing, beyond my wildest dreams. They just casually thrown together construct parts that would revolutionize life on Teleria. Put some of their scraps in my satchel, and when I get home I'm going to spend a year just figuring out how they work. It's amazing, terrifying. Well, I haven't seen anything like it since you. Oh, and the weapon designs they have. Legendary creations and harness the power of the cosmos itself. We had these back when we were struggling against the dragons all those years ago. Why, it would have been no contest. I'm just glad these other two mages are on our side. At least I think they're on our side. Each mage seems to be from a different time period of the city. That's weird, right? Ooh, they're going to do some welding at the molecular level. I need to watch. Well, at least he's having fun, I guess. Looks like there's some sort of quest up there, but it doesn't look. It looks like it's grayed out, so I couldn't do it anyways, even if I wanted to.
Do not regret what we have lost.
Welcome, Siren. I cannot see you, but I'm aware of your presence. I'm aware of many things that are beyond even the sight of an Ascended. I see the silvers of fates that await us, prophecies of doom that could manifest upon Teleria. We know that these are the work of the goddess Ea, the forgotten goddess who was banished from the pantheon of the Vigil. I have seen the destruction that happens when this new star of Ahnket falls upon Teleria. It is the apocalypse, the end of everything. But my sight is clouded. Ahnket does not start this lost war alone. Teleria is undone with the help of another, but I cannot say if it's Fae or Flame that ends our world. Nor can I say what role Ea plays in this prophecy of doom. Ahnket surely comes as a destroyer, but does Ea seek to aid this alien invader, or stand with the Vigil to defend our world? We did hear a little bit about Ea before. They didn't seem particularly like they were on our side before, but maybe things have changed. It seems like there is maybe things oh, another player around. Maybe there's things that have changed in between the expansions that I just don't particularly know about.
Our courage is the dragon's undoing.
Hello, Siren. I've been checking this town for potential threats. When we first arrived, we thought that the mages of this town were responsible for the comment and all the doom it brings. Siren the Faceless Man wants to attack them, but then Orpheol of all people calmed them down. He vouched for these people and said they were just as much of a victim of Ahnket as we are going to be. I don't trust that man, if he is a man, but his story checks out. The mages of this town would get along famously with the teachers at Quicksilver College. I found nothing that would put us at risk. It doesn't make them any less of a mystery, a town floating around on a comet. But I think we can safely use this academy as our base of operations. How to get it fortified should the devils or beasts of the Fae decide to attack us.
Hello.
I'm glad you sought me out, Ascendant. You of all people are aware of the cosmic events that have rocked our cosmos, every rift that tears apart the barrier between worlds. Every being that passes through that barrier has the essence of the plane itself. The results are linear fragments. Yeah, definitely do the attack power. Planar fragments have their own inventory, which you can view by opening a character sheet and selecting the Fragment Inventory tab. To equip one, select the Planet Fragment tag. Slots that accept fragments are marked by elemental symbol. Only a fragment of the matching elemental type will fit there. I gave you a fire fragment, so click on a fire slot to see the list of available fragments. Drag it into the slot to equip it, and then activate the nearby fragment analyzer.
Best of luck.
Alright. Let's go ahead and see our stuff then. Let's see. Fragment inventory, yes, okay. There we are. Okay, so we have more spell power, so that's nice. Where's this analyzer they're talking about, though, is what I'm wondering. Oh, it's off that way. Or no, is it off this way? Ah, it's right there, okay. Analyzing complete. Fire-type fragments have a strong affinity with spell and attack power. Potential of the aggressive fire fragment is high. It's alright. Now she's gonna give us another one.
Good to see you.
As you've learned, the various elemental types have stronger affinities for some attributes than others. Fire fragments are especially strong with spell and attack power. And I'll give you another fragment to examine. And we'll take this as well, because honestly, we don't really have stuff for spells. Examine the earth fragment I gave you. The amount of power it confers is less than the fire fragment because earth has a weak affinity to that attribute. Yet the strength of all fragments can be increased via infusion. Select one in your fragment inventory, or click the arrow next to the one equipped in the planar fragment panel to open the infusion window. Here, materials are consumed to increase the level of your fragment up to level 15. It may take multiple infusions, or you may perform a critical success. Each level raises the primary aptitude of fragment, but eventually its secondary aptitudes also increase. Go and infuse that fire fragment. I'll even return the cost of the infusion.
Journey well.
Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Which one's the earth one? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Or no, I guess it's not. That's strange. It seems to be. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can infuse the fire one like she said. Alright. So we get a little bit of a extra there. Alright. I could infuse this one, but doesn't seem like it's really worth it. Alright, okay. Since I leveled it, but it's still showing 240 instead of like 249 or whatever it was.
Hello.
Did you infuse the fragment? If the fragment gained a new level, its primary aptitude will have increased. Every 3 levels, the secondary aptitude will either increase or be added to the fragment. Fusion materials change as the fragment gains levels. Eventually, you must destroy fragments to gain materials to raise the level of other fragments. As planar fragments gain levels, the cost to infuse them changes. Eventually, you'll need cosmic cores, which only come from recycling other planar fragments. When viewing your inventory, you'll notice a recycle button to the right of each fragment. Simply push the button to initiate the process. Go ahead and recycle the earth fragment I gave you earlier, and I'll replace it with something more powerful.
Best of luck.
Alright. Let's see then. Let me look at my inventory here. I should be able to recycle this now. I thought I'd still be able to recycle it if I could, Huh, okay. I guess I messed up on that. No, I do not want to destroy it. I do want to infuse it, though. So I said that something happens at level 3, so I am... Okay, so I did go up to 249 then, okay. Alright, so now it got some physical crit power, so that's pretty nice. I don't know, I kind of got myself stuck there by, I guess, equipping that thing ahead of time, so... I guess we'll have to see about trying to get another one, maybe? I don't know. I guess I'll have to try and get another fragment and come back to this. Unless it tells me a way to, like... Yeah, it says in my inventory there should be just a thing for that, but I guess if you put it on, you can't recycle it afterwards. I was assuming it was possible to recycle them regardless of how that would go, but I guess not. Like, how would you be able to... I guess you'd have to override it, like they were saying. So yeah, I guess I kind of messed that up. I'm gonna have to find like a week. I'm sure I'll probably get some as drops or something that I could get rid of later on, maybe. I don't know.
We make our own reality.
Siren, I see that Petulia was able to find you. Welcome to our expedition. This whole place is strange. We are on the plains, but not. A demi-plane, if you will, composed of parts of our elemental multiverse. It is centered around the tower that we know as Ahnket, which a party of Ascended raided when we first detected the appearance of this new star. We brought back information about the devils and ancient fae known as the Tuatha that seemed to be trapped within the tower, almost like they were being studied. My mentor, Orfoyle Farwen, has recently revealed himself to be one of these Tenebraean invaders. He claims to want to help us defend against them, and it was his calculations that allowed us to detect Ahnket and get here. But as for answering other questions about this new land of Anket's goals and motives, he stubbornly remained silent. We are not speaking at the moment.
Believe in yourself, and you will succeed.
To Orfoyle Farwen, Master Technomancer, I received the plans for the Ahnket. I think this latest invention of yours might be the solution to our new Ascendant problem. When the prototype is ready, bring it to me at my camp. I expect those traitors who serve my brother will be planning another attack before long. Oh, don't leave this correspondence lying around for anyone to see like you have in the past. I know you tend to be forgetful to a fault. We can't afford any slip-ups. Is the Soul to Titanus, King Atrax Mathos? Knowledge is a gift impaired to mortal souls. Divine aspects have given creation as a guide. Mortal souls are born with this divine word upon them, blunted by lies and erased by false truths. Knowledge grants power over the planes, so this word, the Ahnket, will be bound. So I think it has like different references to things from our history, which is neat. We still need to talk to Orfoyle Farwen, so let's go ahead and talk to him real quick. Wish I wasn't coughing as much, but I say that all the time.
We will remake the world with our technology.
Did Aisha send you here to try to trick information out of me? Or are you one of Cyrus's men, came to beat the truth out of me with the blight of the gods? Well, it's not going to work. I have told you what you need to know when you need to know it. We're here, aren't we? But all of you are asking the wrong questions. The secrets you seek to understand are out there. If I tried to tell you everything, it would just lead to more questions and confusion, and probably more unfounded accusations against me. Go on, Shu. Get out into the world, stop one of the apocalyptic dooms that this chatty tower has stirred up. It's what she does. Luckily, stopping that very thing seems to be your specialty. Lucky us. I guess that does help us out a bit. Yeah, it does seem like we are gaining a good deal of experience now. Because we just like went up like a half a segment bar just from when we got here, I'm pretty sure.
The dragons turn us towards conflict.
Greetings, Saran. Have you met my sword, Tasul? He is our secret weapon against this Tiberian tower. He was raised in the Dendrome by Atrophorus, with a little help from Anthrasuya and myself. Truth is that the appearance of this comet took us all by surprise. From the moment it was created by the Tiberian tower, those that had the gift began to see Telluria's end. Whether it was split on like the world would end in fire or through the machines of the Fae. Tosa was raised in Hilo, the town of the Fae, and I'm quite familiar with their leader, the satyr Atrophius. If we're going to go on our first scouting mission, if you would like to join, though first I should get into something a little more appropriate for battle. Yeah.
Great son, an ascendant.
Allow me to welcome you to Ela2, Siren. We do appear to be in the same situation as the rest of the citizens on this comet. Scooped up from somewhere else and thrown together. You're those new visitors from that world called Telluria, right? The Ascended? Ascended. What does that word seem so familiar? At any rate, welcome to our pet town of Ela2. We'll do whatever we can to make you feel more at home and help us solve the mystery of why we're here. Oh, and stop this prophecy of this comet bringing about the destruction of Telluria.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh yeah, that is a huge amount of experience we're getting all of a sudden. Like, wowza, okay. Yeah, at the moment, I guess we can't do anything else besides...
Ah, good to see you.
I need your help for a most troubling experiment. The tower Ahnket is theorized that it's able to make copies, simulacra of creatures. We tested for it, made tools to detect it. There is one experiment no mage in Ela2 has been able to attempt. We just can't face it. Here, take my scanner. It's not the best, it only works half the time, but see for yourself. Ask yourself the question we don't have the courage to ask.
Good luck.
Ooh. Looking for essentially spies, I guess. Okay, so that wasn't one of them. That wasn't one of them either. At least I assume so. Alright, this is probably gonna end up having a battle when we find the fakes, so... Not really finding anybody yet. They are all over the place, though. Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay, so they have some power to them, which is kind of bad for us. Looks like our razor base is taking a bit of damage, but as long as we start getting more equipment, I guess, we should be alright, I think. But yeah, I noticed that the ones in the white aren't any of the ones that seem to be okay. These ones that are different. Well, I think this guy actually was okay the first time we checked him. But so far, none of the ones in white have been, Let's see if it's one of these guys here. Oh, yeah, here we go. But yeah, we are getting a lot of experience very fast, so that's not going to be a problem here, I guess. The only thing I don't know for sure right now is if our companions are actually doing any damage or not. Normally they don't really, so I'm assuming not. Let's try this guy. Wasn't him. You? Yeah, not him either. There we go. Oh, we got some big boys out that way. Almost 70 elites over this way. Sheesh, okay. So it seems like from what they're saying that the two big forces here that's an issue are like the flame elementals and the Fae, which I guess would technically be life elementals maybe? Or earth ones, I'm not quite sure. Let's go back and talk to this guy. I'm so not used to not having a high jump anymore. It makes me sad.
Great sun, an ascendant.
You've eliminated Anket's simulacrums hiding within the ranks of the Olatans, but how many more remain undiscovered? And do you dare tell them?
May the world still be here tomorrow.
Good question. We did have a quest that was heading out over to the left, the west, which is technically an area we could do, but obviously, I think we'd want to go to the east first. I'm not sure if exactly where we're heading. I'm assuming where we're heading is heading to the forest first. This area is pretty neat so far. Is that like the tower they were talking about? Crater path.
Shyla ascended. I didn't mean to.
Taswil, you didn't set out to do harm in that strange town. You brushed against a column and it exploded. That town is suspicious. The mages seem friendly, but also out of place.
Everything there smells like that giant tower.
Really? That is interesting. Since we have been unceremoniously kicked out, we have no choice but to see what else you and the Ascended can break. Do you want to investigate the burning wastes, or that luscious forest?
The forest, of course.
I thought you would. Ascended, why not accompany us? And we shall see why Ahnket was so interested in this part of the plane of life.
Alright, let's go to the forest as I said. I don't know exactly where the entrance would be, but it looks like it might be up this way. Yeah, there's an interesting mix of what's going on here, I guess. So the entire middle is like the end game area at level 70 stuff, and then you have to go all the way around, essentially, the rest for the zones that you can do when you first get here. Path's End.
Ascended, wait up! We need to get our bearings. It is dreadfully easy to get lost in a mundane forest, to say nothing of a Fey-touched one. What do you sense, Tosswheel?
I smell blood, obsidian blades, and magic. There is a battle to the south. I hear the cries of Fora creatures. Innocent animals are being slaughtered.
Then we have chosen battle. May the Vigil forgive us.
Alright, I guess that means we're heading south then. And we do have a healer over there, which looks to be an animal. Like a goat or a deer or something. This does look like a nice forest, though.
By the Vigil's made! Are these elves slaughtering the innocents?
These are no elves. I have heard rumors from the Fae of ancient lords that ruled the plane before Greenscale. They are known as the Tuatha. Witches that bleed the innocent for power. Ascended, save the Fora!
Okay.
Oh, most powerful and beautiful Majesty, Queen Una, Dark Lady of the Tuatha, Mistress of Zarth. I present the start of your conquest, the most treacherous of forests, Scatherin. Glory in the destruction and sacrifice of your most hated foes. The pitiful, mewling Fora. The powerful and valuable unicorns of Wyadoad. And the sycophants of Greenscale. The fairy court of Blackthorn. All will tremble before the might of your armies, then scrape the ground in subservience.
Oh, you seek my love, Malsalik? Oh, I want no words, but sacrifices on the mad stones. Ahnket has descended from the heavens. Now it is time for the Tuatha to reap the rewards of this catastrophe. I will bind that tower to my will and remake the world tree. Grant me this boon, and you will rule Scatherin and all of the Fae as my dread regent.
Thank you, my eternal queen. It will be done. It will be done.
It had better be. Do not lose my love, Malsalik.
Do you want my love, my bonny witches and warriors? What once was Greenscale's will now be ours. And no dragon or planeswalker will keep us from our prize. The new world tree will be ours.
Interesting. Okay, where is there a... Should be a planar anomaly around somewhere. Ah, here we go. Here's the main issue right off the bat here, though. I'm going to have to destroy this. Hang on a second, actually. I should be able to... I think this is the healing one, so if I did have to destroy this thing, I should be able to get at least something going on here. Oh, hi there. I probably should attack the idol itself, huh? So I need to get rid of that thing before I can properly, like, do anything with this. Wowzer, that is a interesting bit there. Need to do something about that unicorn, because he is just absolutely AoEing everybody. The idol's almost dead though. If I could just hold out a little bit longer. And done. Okay. Everything else is just gonna fade away in a few more seconds. Get away from that. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and just like get the health back up for this thing. Okay, we got some turrets around. I think these will probably take 4 each as well. So we're going to have to, like, I'm going to probably, like, get everything up, I'm assuming. Since obviously we're doing one of those defense missions again. Go ahead and just get this up for a moment. Let's grab one of those planar charges again. We should be able to charge up another 2 things while we're at it. Oh, actually, this one didn't do all the ones. Wasn't a full charge. That's curious. There's the turret I was looking for. Probably use the extra 2 charges to get the spring up a bit more. Yeah, I'm not super confident at the moment about our chances of, like, getting through very far in here. I legitimately don't know. Like, I'll be happier when we get some level ups for sure. And I definitely want to get all the turrets up for sure at max. Because those are extremely helpful overall. Like, the fact they give us so many springs makes me worry. What is that? Just a random attack going on over there? Is there actually another player around? Be surprised. Oh no, it's an invasion. Okay. That explains that entirely. little bit more. Okay, I see a few more spots over here we can get some stuff from. Oh, it's like farm animals that are fighting. Oh shoot, that's kind of a bad thing for us at the moment. Could really do without an invasion right now. Yeah, it's attacking the turret. Or no, the wolf is, I think. Alright, so we got some planar right. Is that a rift forming, like, right in front of us here? Just trying to heal this thing while we can. Alright, let's go ahead and just like pop some of the springs around with at least one or two levels, and then we can probably just go ahead and start. Is there an invasion going? There's invasion. There actually is invasion on its way. That's pretty poor for us. Yeah, I think we could probably get all the springs of at least level 2. That turret over there got messed up really bad too. That's really unfortunate. Get a bit of the damage out of the way. Well, actually, I'm going to have to hit another one of these anyways to be able to stir up the Nexus, so I guess we'll be able to heal them a bit more. Yeah, this definitely is looking to be a pretty big area. So at least we know this isn't going to be a short expansion by any means. Okay, so we'll give... I think the Nexus needs 4. It at least needs 3, I know that much. There we go. So I guess it must be maybe weaker, if it only took 1. Oh, that invasion's like practically on our doorstep already. Unless that's the proper invasion, I'm not sure. Oh, we're getting attacked by both sets of areas here. That's no good. This is like the worst possible time for an invasion to be showing up. No joke. Turning into a bad take already. My Razor Beast doesn't seem to really care the fact that I'm being attacked, which is super awkward at the moment. Okay, so we have to kill the tree things, I think. If we kill 2 of those, we should be good. As long as they don't get to the Nexus, it should be fine. It looks like they're holding up over there anyway, so... There are just more and more invasions coming in, though, which is kind of getting me a little bit antsy. I think they just keep on coming in until we destroy the correct thing, I think. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I don't like the fact they're getting closer over there, though. That trio was pretty much dead, so let's go ahead and get rid of it. Alright, we did it. Go away. How many more things are they gonna take after here for us? I just like how like the farm animals are like all running around helping us fight here. I mean, if they're gonna keep on attacking, I'm gonna keep going defending, I guess. Why not? Pretty sure this was another like front runner for the wave, so. Wow, they keep on like. Wow, okay, so they essentially want to make sure that you lose this area overall. They're attacking it to try and turn it into an idol. That's crazy. Like, no wonder the place was absolutely, covered with a life idol when we got here. There's effectively like no way you'd actually be able to stop the entire invasion going on here. And eventually the thing just turns dormant, so which is kind of an issue too. Thank you for helping us. We knew it was only a matter of time before the ancient lords of the Fae, the would come for us. Do you think anyone would be able to help us? By the secret glens, is that a dragon? My lord, I am honored to meet you. Perhaps we're saved from the Tuatha Dé invasion. Oh, wowza. That's a huge amount of change there. Oh wait, I can't actually use that one, so we'll have to go with that one, I guess. Let's go and put on that helmet. Huge increase from what we had. Stupidly huge increase. My Lord Dragon, how did you find us? Our force of Scathura has been taken to the ether by a falling star. That would have been bad enough for the foreign Fae here in Scatharain, but then the Tuatha Dé invaded to sacrifice us to their madstones. But the scary thing is that it isn't the scariest thing. There's a new presence in the forest, a monster. It comes up from the ground, it steals you away and replaces you with an exact duplicate that isn't you. Interesting. It's a huge change in the shoulder as well, so worth getting that. Okay, I guess we're going to go ahead and yeah, we're kind of just watching like 6 invasions completely just cover that area. So it looks like a case of like the body snatcher type thing going on here. I definitely do like my new helmet compared to what I had before. That mask was kind of dumb, if I'm being honest. This one actually looks a lot better. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and stop the video here, and we'll go ahead and continue on next time and find out what exactly is going on here. So I'll see you guys then.